Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is the 14th episode of our Let's Play the Elder Kings mod for Crusader Kings 2. And where we left off last, we were attacking Black Rose, trying to get this territory with a fabricated claim. So we've got enough men, I think, to win this war, despite the alliance between Black Rose and... what is this place called? Greenspring? Yeah, you call yourself the Chiefess of Naga. You have the Duchy of Greenspring. Yeah. Chiefess of Naga. Oh, she's got a titular duchy. Tribe of Naga, that's why she's called that. Okay. So, we're going to attack here. We're slandering in Greenspring. I do want to move my, my marshal, now that, although a rebellion right now in this county would be kind of neat. Apparently it doesn't actually have a revolt risk, probably because we're at war. Let's actually test that. Who am I going to attack next? Probably going to continue going southward here into the next kingdom of Lilmoth, which is all of this. So let's see. If we were, after the war with Black Rose, setting our sights on this kingdom, I'd probably want to cause this guy to rebel. He doesn't have any real holdings underneath him except for this one, which apparently has a bishopric as the county capital, making him a druid. Let's see. You are the highest person, and you live here. So let's see if we can rally rebels in Rock Park. But before we do that, let's check. So revolt risk is at 0%. Go. Revolt risk is still at 0%. Huh. Not so sure that that's working, because you would expect it to jump up to 30%. Okay, a second ago I thought it was because we were at war with the target, but now I'm just thinking that Chancellor or Council activity doesn't actually do anything. It must not be effective yet. But when it does work, it's going to be awesome. So, getting a truce to expire. I can imprison this woman who wants to bed me. And apparently he is now deciding that it's the time to attack. Well, we'll see. I'm going to do a little thing here. Let's see if we can balance the armies out. Got a court here. It's so far it's been auto-appointing, and I don't have the crown authority to do it myself. But I could put, say, I don't know, probably this character's got the highest martial. I just switched him. Alright, well, let's see if they win. They'll have defensive bonuses. We've got more men. I'm not playing on hard difficulty, so I wonder, this might be gamey, but I'm gonna try to bump up my professional training right now, and hopefully our vassals will support the law change right away and actually arrive before this army hits us, because I'm thinking the way that games like this usually work is it's a flat modifier. You know, whatever your law states, it modifies your morale. So if I bump up the morale, my existing levy that's already here should theoretically get a 25% boost to morale. So let's try that. It's going to slow down the rate that we reinforce. 23 mid-year. Nope, they're showing up tomorrow. We don't have enough time. Looks like the law did not pass in time. 6 out of 15. These people all like me. They just probably haven't responded to it yet. So, oh well. My little gaming strategy didn't work. Let's see how combat goes. Oh, there's the professional training law on the day that they arrive. Well, hopefully that affects us. We have the Defender bonus Argonia, which probably has something to do with the fact that we're fighting in Black, what was it called? Black Marsh, terrain Black Marsh. So we get some bonuses. We got some good people. They have only one commander, where I have 3. Let's see how we do. We are on the bottom. We want the bottom to win. So we're crushing the right flank right now. Central flank gets to the middle phase of combat, which is the melee phase. Looks like our center has fallen. Center flank is down. we've crushed their left flank, and now their right flank, and now it's 2 flanks to 1, and we've routed them. So success, we win. That's exactly kind of what I was expecting, is just being able to use the defensive bonus to offset the troops. I don't know if the law had any effect on it, because it started the same day. An elderly courtier who's 50. No, I mean, you've got... I like... You are just one of my leaders. You're my master of hunts. No, you cannot... No. I need you to lead wars and stuff. Hopefully sieging through Black Rose and maybe even Moonmarsh. This city has pretty decent income, so we'll get 10 gold from that, 7 gold from that. Excellent. So, my lord, the enemy is nowhere to be found. Alright, so here's what we have as options. We will ask the family along with us then, which gives me a 10% chance of gaining greedy and losing charitable, 10% chance of gaining gaining cruel and losing kind. And we would only, at the very, very bottom there, it says Pagine is imprisoned. So we would just imprison one person. We can execute the whole family, which in this case would just be Pagine. Or we can leave them all be, in which case Pagine would like us better. So my understanding of this is that even though there's a lot on here, it's not really like separate rolls of a dice where you might get all of these things happening at once. It's going to pick one of them, and if I'm ambitious, like for instance, let's take the top one. It says 10% chance of gaining the trait greedy, losing the trait charitable. So if I have charitable, I would gain greedy. If I don't have charitable, I'd gain greedy. So there's a 10% chance that I'm going to gain greedy from this event, and also if I'm charitable, lose that trait, because you can't have both. They're opposites. So for just one person, I'm not going to chance the execution, and I don't want to lose just. I guess we'll just leave them be. This has a chance of giving us kind, just, lose diligent. Am I diligent? I'm not diligent, so there's no risk there. I might gain charitable. I'm already charitable. I'd like ambitious, though. This gives me a chance of picking up ambitious, but also being greedy and being cruel. Let's just go with leave them all be. See what happens. Nothing. See, so even though there's all that stuff listed, nothing actually happened. Apparently we have a few more men that can be raised. And these, the levy upkeep is cutting into my annual income pretty heavily, but we are sieging these counties here, gaining some good income. Apparently they're not called castles, they're called forts. Okay, while visiting the local horse breeder, I thought I was at war. What am I doing at the horse breeders? While visiting the local horse breeder to requisition new steeds for my household, my master of horse came across a particularly outstanding specimen. Such a fine steed, it will serve me well. I gain the trait horse familiar. A thoroughbred, strong mount, perfect for racing or pleasure. Costs money to maintain each month, 0.02 gold. It gives me some prestige, increases my martial by 1, and affects my movement speed for the army and my retreat speed for the army. Or I can purchase it from my master of horse, in which case he gains it. Or I can say I have no need. Well, certainly I'm not going to pay 200 gold when I need it for the kingdom title. Not right now, at least. That's a lot of money for a horse. Let's speed the game up a little bit. I want to try to finish this war up in this video, and then also maybe create that kingdom. We've been trying for quite a while. My lord, we've rounded up everyone we could find. So now that we've sieged through this county, we are now apparently going for the Grove of Baden, and it's just Keeper Chewish. He's in there. Do I want to clap their leader in irons and leave the rest here? Take no prisoners. in which case we kill him, or these people are useless, in which case I could leave that character be. I'm actually going to take that one because when we conquest this territory, this is the target of the war, so I'm going to gain control of the castle, but he'll still be my vassal. He'll still be the guy in charge of that bishopric. So by doing this, he's going to have a higher opinion of me, and it's also, gives us a chance to get some of the good traits. I don't know if I just gained just, or if that was already there, but that just makes sense to me. So he's going to like me better now. When we look at him, he likes me quite a bit. He's relieved because I did not kill him. I could have imprisoned him and then probably ransomed him, which could have been good because I could use the money right now, but maybe we'll do that with a city. Let's do that with the city. I gain just, lose arbitrary and charitable. 5% chance. Yeah, let's go ahead and round him up. So we've imprisoned him, and then let's ransom him. And I'm already at 100%. I'm going to wait until the ransom is complete, just because I want to make sure that that works. And now we can enforce demands. See, on this screen it says gain 100 prestige from war contributions. Normally, whenever you win a war, you gain 100 prestige. But on some of the screens, like when we did that other war where we pressed the claim for my vassal, it didn't say I'd gain 100 prestige, yet I did at the end of the war. So I think that might actually just be a mistake in the base game. But so we'll gain 100 prestige. And actually, let's test it. We're expecting to gain 100. Do we gain 100 or do we gain 100 plus 100? No, we just gained 100. Alright, so we usurped that title. That war is now over. And as expected, this vassal is still present. And he likes me because I didn't imprison him. This vassal, though, is not going to be quite as happy because I think well, apparently he doesn't remember me imprisoning him. He's got a short memory. He actually likes me pretty well. So that's good. So we've gained one more title. Let's go ahead and release all of the men. Now, how close are we to creating that kingdom? Create the duchy. Costs 356. The cost to creating the kingdoms and titles and things goes down the more prestige you have, because it's kind of expected that you'd be able to do it. And so it's now just down to 356, where before it was more than that. I could still imprison that girl that wants to have fun in the bedroom with me. I could usurp this tribe now, because I've got 2 of the 3 titles. This would cost me 178 gold, and then I could attack him for the final one, but I'm not going to do that because I need to create the kingdom. War is no longer affecting us. Plus we have a truce with him right now anyway, so we can't really declare war. Yeah, it would cost 515 prestige to declare war on him right now. Let us form the Knights of the Fort. Knights of the Fort now exist. High Chief Frog the Heretic gains Knights of the Fort. I don't know what that does. It costs a lot of money. You have to have prestige and gold to do it. I'm not going to do it right now because I want the kingdom. Form Knights of the Whispering Ghost, dedicated to the protection of Soul Rest. So it's the Kingdom of Soul Rest. And it won't let me do that because I need to, it says is of Soul Rest, which means I probably have to have that kingdom title before I can create them. Is High Chief of Black Rose, so form the Order of the Black Rose. Alright, so basically it looks like for every duchy you can create an order, which would be like in the military screen here, a holy order that you could hire for the defense of your realm. I think. Not 100% sure, but that's my understanding of it. So all we're doing now is trying to, what if I imprison some more people? I want to imprison as many people as I can so that I can... The Spy Master, 66% chance. Let's try it. I want to ransom you. And her liege is not willing to pay 10 gold to ransom her. Well, that's sad. What about this lady, my marshal? She doesn't like me very much. because I am possessed and she's ambitious. Oh, jeez. I am her liege, so she doesn't... I guess how would that work? If I'm her liege and I imprison her, perhaps she could ransom herself. Yeah, let's imprison you. 74% chance. No! That's unfortunate. She's fled to the court of Chieftain Hui. Hey, come back. Come back. You wanted to... Just a second ago, you wanted to seduce me. Here. Come to court. Damn. Damn. I just lost my marshal, and she had 40-some gold that I was hoping to ransom her with. That's disappointing. Yeah, I guess you can become that guy. Sure. Since we know Rally Rebels doesn't work anymore, we'll just do that. Okay. I think we're going to have to postpone creating the kingdom for just one more video. Still haven't managed to murder my wife. God, she just won't die. Ooh, what's this? Ransom all prisoners. Let's play with that real quick. So this is something new. I haven't seen this before. Don't have the character modifier ransom timer. That should probably be localized. Let's just see what happens when you click it. Nothing happened. And apparently my person who just left was also my master of the hunt. So now I have to do this again. Okay, at first I kind of liked this. Now I'm kind of thinking it's kind of irritating. I could just release her. Yeah, just get out. Well, yeah, just get out of prison. I don't like having extra people in the prison. Yeah, but now I think it's just kind of a little bit repetitive because it's like it's not as intuitive as I at first thought it would be, and you have to do it constantly to make sure you've got all the people appointed. And I guess what would make it better is just if there was a little bit more telling me when I need to do it, like either an alert or you know, something just saying like, hey, you've got this title, it hasn't been appointed yet, and you should do it, because it would be so easy for me to just play for another 100 years and just completely ignore it. And had I not experimented with it in the first place, I wouldn't even know quite how important it is. So, all right, well, that's going to wrap up this episode, and in the next episode we will create the Kingdom of Soul Rest, and then start maybe setting about creating some holy orders for our defense. Or offense, maybe. Can they be used for the offense? They're charged with the protection of, but I bet we could probably use them for other things too. So that's going to be it for now. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.